So for my oral report for Professor Albin's Journalism 374 course, I am critiquing an article that was published to the online platform for the New York Times in January of 2019. As some of you may know, the New York Times was originally founded in 1851 as a newspaper, but has since then expanded to an online platform as well as a magazine that is published weekly. The article in particular that I would like to cover is one that was written by Maya Salem. I would classify this article as an essay since it involves the writer choosing a subject and presenting research and facts while also implementing her viewpoint on the matter. She begins the article by sharing a relevant quote from an award-winning author, as well as implementing hyperlinks and research throughout her article. In this article, Maya explains the definition of toxic masculinity in 3 clear points. The points being suppressing emotions or masking distress, maintaining an appearance of hardness, and violence as an indicator of power. The article ends with a compelling quote from the former NFL player Wade Davis, who is now known for speaking to men about gender inequality and masculinity at bigger companies like Google, Netflix, and the NFL. Davis strongly believes that there are no better messengers to help men confront these issues than other men. As for the effectiveness of this article, I've included a quote by Abby Morgan that says, "Good writing is often about trying to investigate something that you feel is missing and trying to put it back." I think Maya adequately does this. She brings awareness and conveys the message in a clear and productive manner so that it is easy for people who maybe don't know about the subject or are just starting to research the subject to understand. If I could add to this article, I would implement more statistics on how this issue is affecting society negatively, as maybe a way to bring more clarity on how big of an issue this is and how prevalent it is in society. I think it would also be eye-opening to see the number of people that it affects. So I feel like that would be a good thing to add in. As for what I would exclude, nothing really comes to mind. Like I said, I have some ideas on what I would like to add. There were some advertisements in there, quite a few, but I think that just relates to the platform that she posted it on and how online magazines do generate income from advertisements and subscriptions. So I don't think that could be changed necessarily. But yeah, as for what I would add, I'd say statistics, maybe more photos. She did have a lot of good resources, so she had examples as well, which one of her examples was speaking on an advertisement, and she included a hyperlink, so if you actually went through and watched the advertisement, that gave you a clear idea of what she was speaking about in her article, so that was very helpful. As well as if you just clicked through on other hyperlinks that she added, if you were starting your research with this article, she would also direct you to other articles which you could also read about this issue on. So definitely a good starting place. I think she explains it in a clear and simple manner, like I said. But yeah, I think she did a very good job of presenting it and there really isn't much that I would change. I think it's a very well put together article.